If you put on a mask and go, it is bad for you, not for the others anyway. Others nothing happens because flu doesn't jump like that. You catch a cold, you catch a virus. It goes by this handle. Your mobile phone is the most dangerous, or bus handle, door knobs. Oh, this is viral fever? Yes. Students agree, yes sir, yes sir. Nobody sees the virus. Now all of you say H1N1 virus, right? Right? Pune, it came here, there. This is called the medical scare system. You want to know exactly how bad the science is? Any curious student here? Write down, I'll give you the reference. Students, Bhushan's 20 students, where are they? Hands up. Okay, write down. The author's name is Firth, W.J. William John Firth, F-I-R-T-H. It is called Predicting the Unpredictable Future of Patients. The journal's name is British Medical Journal, BMJ. Then Vancouver style, 1991, semicolon, 303, colon, 1565. Please read this article. It's about 5-6 pages, very tough physics, but at the end of it, you will realize how foolish we have been. A patient comes to me, let us say, he has some fever, I'll simplify it. And he wants to know, tomorrow he has got to go for a lecture in Bhushan's laboratory. So he asks the doctor, doctor, will I be alright tomorrow for the lecture? Doctor says, yeah, take this tablet 3 times a day and you will be okay. The doctor doesn't know what the fever is. Of course, he very pontificates like his physician. It's a viral fever. He has not seen the virus. But if you told the doctor in the olden days, when I was a child, used to say, smallpox is due to the wrath of the goddess. And today they say, hey, the old fellows didn't know anything. They were also rational. There's a cause, there's an effect. Today's professor comes for rounds and says, oh, this is viral fever? Yes. Students agree, yes sir, yes sir. Nobody sees the virus. Now all of you say H1N1 virus, right? Right? Pune, it came here, there. This is called the medical scare system. The minute you say H1N1, you piss in your pants. Because you say it dies, people die. They created this scare in 2009 to sell a drug which was not selling. It's called Zadovidine. So what did they, Tamiflu they call it, Tamiflu. This company which was manufacturing Tamiflu and had the world right for marketing it is the company which made this test, which is called H1N1 test. You go to the laboratory and get a test done. It has not been authenticated by any independent agency. It has not come from anybody. It has come from the company. So the specificity and sensitivity of the test is less than 50%, which means whether it is positive or negative, it doesn't mean at all. Actually, you will be surprised. In 2009, everybody put on that mask and all. If you put on a mask and go, it is bad for you, not for the others anyway. Others nothing happens because flu doesn't jump like that. You catch a cold, you catch a virus. It goes by this handle. Your mobile phone is the most dangerous, or bus handle, door knobs. But if you have a brass knob, it's good because the virus doesn't live long there. Brass knob kills the virus so fast. Or if you have coconut oil in your hands, the virus dies in seconds. So these viruses are caught. So you don't have to put I see a lot of these people in the plane putting on that. I said, what are you having some bad disease? You don't want to give it to us? No, I am protecting myself from flu. I said, you are not protecting yourself from flu. You are protecting yourself from good oxygen around you. You are rebreathing the same air that you are taking. So after some time, you will have carbon dioxide intoxication. That's all what happens. A lot of these policemen of course, the road is different. In the screening area in the airport, you must see that CASF fellow also has I tell those girls, please don't do that. Breathe normally. Nothing happens. Now coming down to that, in New Zealand, on an average every year, in the flu season, 15 to 17,000 people die. This is normal, every flu season. In America, about 36,000 people die. In India, we don't have statistics because our people die in the village, we're not accounted for. Only people who die in the hospital are accounted for. So that's not a reliable statistics. But that particular year, because everybody washed hands, remember that? You don't want to catch a virus, wash your hands. Never touch your nose, your mouth, your eyes, or any part of your body where it's liable to get virus infection without washing your hands, because shaking hands is the worst thing that can happen. Ours is such a healthy system. Namaskaram. So nice. Two things happen. One, your humility shows. You bend and say Namaskar. Humility is a sign of virtue and great education. Then number two, you don't touch another person's hands. The dirtiest part of the body is the hand. And the WHO taught us a very nice thing. When you do and hold this. And then that has millions of germs if you just shake hands. Now you do this. It comes here. Nobody touches there. And it doesn't touch anyone. By evening it is dead. 3-4 hours the virus is dead. So the best thing is, whenever you have to sneeze, whenever you have to cough. Anyway, New Zealand that year, because everybody washed hands, only 3,000 people died. So the scare of so-called non-existent H1 virus saved 15,000 lives in 1 year in a small country whose population may be little bigger than Pune, the whole country's population. And that was the scare that we produced. Anyway, the doctor who assisted the drug company to say that there is H1N1 virus, his name is Dr. Osterhaus, a Swedish doctor, who is now in jail. He is called Dr. Flu. He took $10,000 to create this myth called H1N1 virus. And the company made the thing and everything was done. And the WHO chairman or the chief of WHO connived with the drug company because she declared it as a pandemic. When once you declare it as a pandemic, every government has to buy nearly $750 million for drugs. Perforce. And there is no criterion of pandemic at all. Pandemic means at a time 20,000, 25,000 people should die. Nothing else ought to happen. Anyway, they have these periodic things to frighten us. That is why I have called it as medical scare system. You go to the doctor, the first thing they'll say is, are your father diabetic? Yes, doctor. When he says that means you are half dead. Your father and you have nothing in common with two of you. You are not your father's child. That's again Indian philosophy. It says children don't belong to you, they have come through you. Absolutely right scientifically. Because you are the children of germs. You are all children of germs. In every genome, for 23,000 human genes, you have got 2.5 trillion germ genes. Which means, you imagine the contribution of parents, 23,000 divided by 2.5 trillion. My mathematics is not good. It will not be 1 in a million. You may have some features of your father or mother or something like that. But what is evolution is environment. If you live like your father, you follow what your father did, you smoke like your father, you eat like a pig like your father, and drink like a fish, not what the fish drinks, you will certainly get what the father had.